Hello, welcome to the second video of the Beginning Artificial Intelligence series. I'm going to introduce NumPy, the basics of NumPy right now, and then I'm also going to go over how to look up stuff for NumPy if you don't know how to do it. Okay, so to begin, you want to type activate AI or whatever you named your environment from the last video, which I just am going to use my AI one right now. Then you want to type Python, and you want to import NumPy, because that's what we're going to mess with right now. And you really just want to mess with it, so do stuff you want to, but I'll show you the basics real quick. But I'm going to want you to look up stuff and just do some basic math if you want to learn how to do it. So this is going to be a normal Python list, but if we want to make it a NumPy array, we can. So you see that little array thing right here. Now we know it's a NumPy array or an ND array. And we can also do this, so we don't have to actually have a Python array and set it to a variable. We can just put it in there. It's pretty basic Python syntax, but just wanted to show that. And then you can also do some math, get the result right there. And then if we want to see, or if we want to add it like this, we can. So I don't know, whatever you want to add. So you see we just added all of these numbers. We could also subtract them, subtract stuff, multiply. It's all the normal. It's all treated like an integer. Like if you're just doing some basic math in Python, it's all treated like that. It's just all element wise, and it's not a single integer or decimal or stuff like that in Python. So now let's just do some math with it. So we can go do that. So we just got the mean and the standard deviation, and then we can get the z-norm like that. Now we get the z-norm. We can also get the sum if we would like. We could get the mean of this if we wanted to for some reason. And yeah. Alright, so we can also make a multiple dimensional array. We can get the shape of it. This is 3 columns, 2 rows right there. We can also do length, but I prefer to do shape, which that just gives you the outer one. And now we can also access an element or an entire row or column by doing this. So now if we look at it, we just added this whole row right here by 1, and now we can do the same thing to a column by doing specifying it right there. So this is the row right here, this is the column right here, and now we can add stuff to it, and you can see it right there. We just added 10 to that row. And we can also, if we only want to access one element, we can do this. Oops. We can get it right there and set it too. And now to do some comparisons, we can do this. So these are the exact same. The only difference between them, if we do D-type, Z-type, we can see it's a float versus an int, but that doesn't matter. So when we do the comparison, it doesn't matter. You can see it's all true. And if we do greater, oops, you can see that. If we subtract 1, you can see this. And now if we want to generate random numbers, you can do this. We just generated random integers between 0 and 100 minus 1 because they're integers and this isn't included. It's a 5 by 5 matrix, so you can see all that. We can access, again, like you can also access stuff like this. Oops, out of index. So we just access 55, which is right there. And you can also clip this. So if we want all the values to be between this, it will, all the higher will be set to this value and all the lower will be set to this value. Alright, so now if we wanted to get a random uniform distribution, we can just do this. If we want to specify the size, we can do that. Now if we want a normal distribution, we can do this. Specify a bunch of them. You can see that NumPy won't print out all of them. It will do this ... thing. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the simple basics of NumPy. Now I'm going to show you how to look up stuff. So if you want to look up stuff, we can just look, like to do the dot product, we can just look it up. So you type dot multiply, find docs.scipy, and it will give you the parameters. It will show you examples of how to do it. and you can read what it does right there, dot product of two arrays. And also, if you want to just find out something else, you could search it in that bar right there. You can see NumPy sum, and now it tells us how to use it down here and all right here. So that's pretty much how you look up stuff. So if you don't know how to do it, you just search up what you want. Now, I don't think if we just like type hello, you can, yeah, it does. I think it does actually. I'm trying to, yeah, so it will tell you, you can search up stuff. So if it's in the definition of it, you could probably find it. The other thing is just use Google and type NumPy with it. Alright, so that's the end of this video. The next video is going to be about Keras and maybe some TensorFlow.